but you're going to fail. You're going to fail at times. So pure water there. Work.
What were the challenges you faced?
We're struggling and we're making money out of it.
How were you able to navigate those challenges in aspect of funding, market dynamics, and the likes?
One thing I find out about our African brothers and sisters is that they don't give us information. People might not want to believe in your dream, believe in yourself, and get going. That's the only way. You know.
Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of African Entrepreneurs in Diaspora. My name is Sachet, and today I have with me a very special guest who is not only a lecturer here in the UK, but a multi-serial entrepreneur. Before we get into today's discussion, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Without further ado, welcome back to the show. Hello sir, welcome.
Yeah, thank you, Faith. Thank you for having me. I'm happy to be here.
Happy to have you here on my show.
Thank you.
So sir, can you introduce yourself to our audience?
Yes, thank you so much. My full name is Olushola Adeborode Kolawole. However, people call me Hook. And the question, where do I get Hook from? Hook is actually my initial. That is, the O is from Olushola, the A is from Adeborode, and the K is from Kolawole. And I lecture at the University of Bradford, the business school. So I teach supply chain, logistics, and business-related courses. And I'm an entrepreneur as well. In Nigeria, I run a primary school and a secondary school, which is called the King's Banner School, situated in the Iju area. The school has been there for the past, I think, we're going to about 15 years now. So we've been doing that, even despite the fact that I'm not in the country. The school is still running without any issue, and that is one of the key for entrepreneur. Entrepreneurs should be able to, when you are not there, the business should be able to go.
Yes.
Now, here in the United Kingdom, I am into different things aside from my daily job. I run the African Business Association, the offshore, which is called HABA. Is an organization that was established in 2023 to support African businesses in the UK. And that's what we're doing. You know, we have membership that are made up of the startup businesses and already established business. And we're doing very, very well in that aspect of our social, we call that social enterprises. I've got my own community interest group as well, which is called the Hope Initiative. The Hope Initiative is a cultural organization, and at the moment we're organizing the Bradford African Festival of Art, and just to support our community. Now, when it comes to business, I've got what is called the New Touch International Limited here in the UK. The New Touch International Limited in the UK is, we're on event center. We've got an event center in Bradford that we run for weddings, for things. And the other side of New Touch is a training center. We are bringing the business and data analytics professional body to Bradford.
Oh, that's
West
nice.
Yorkshire in the next couple of weeks now. We run other training, healthcare training, and so on and so forth. So those are the three things we are doing in the United Kingdom. And we've got a lot of people supporting us. We've got staff, we've got volunteers rather that are supporting all these activities. Yes, so I think that's
So
my
sir,
purpose.
thank you very much for learning. I didn't even know much about you, except from the fact that, you know, the Abba Yorkshire, the Oaks Initiative, and of course, PAFA. But having you on my show literally just opened me up to the other aspects of you.
Thank you.
And it actually gets me inquisitive. What inspired you? At what point do you know that you wanted to become an entrepreneur?
I've always been an entrepreneur from the beginning of my life. You know, right from when I was young. my focus is what can I buy and sell and make little changes. You know. In those days, in a place called Ibadan, I was part of those that usually sell egg on the streets. I've sold pure water on the street before. So that has been part of my life. So in growing up, especially before I went to the university, I was running a tutorial center.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and that tutorial center was what led to the school that I'm having today. So I was running this before I went to university, so which means from secondary school, I started running. When I finished secondary school, I was very good in those days mathematics. I was very good in accounting, so it was easier for me to run a tutorial center where we were just teaching juniors in those days, and it was successful. Now the tutorial center was actually owned by one of my boss, but I was managing. But when I left for the university, they couldn't run it again, so it was closed down because I was not there. Now, while I was at the university, I went to Alabama University. I did a lot of businesses. I sold pure water there, not the one pure water in bulk, especially when students are going for farming, because in those days we used to do farming. So I would get a lorry of pure water, take it to the farm and sell it. I remember I was running an office to sell past questions. We were struggling and we were making money out of it. We have tutorial center. I and myself and some of my team members in those days. We have tutorial center where we'll be teaching our mates. We were doing it. It was successful. So based on that, you can see that it has always been part of my life. In growing up. And so when I graduated and served, came back to Lagos, because I'll be used to educational system, so it was easier for me to go back. So when I finished serving, it was easier for me to go back to the educational system. And I started tutorial center back, the same place we were using in those days. That was the same building I went to go and rent. And I started back with the first choice tutorial center that time. And we started tutorial, and I was just doing it. While I was doing the tutorial, we were able to establish a primary school. So we started a primary school. We actually took over a primary school. I think the owner of the primary school was in abroad here, and they couldn't manage it. And I was approached, do you have interest, to take over this school? Oh, why not? And I leased it. That was how I started my primary school. In the process, we had a secondary school as well, which is called the King's Palace School. And at the end of the day, we were able to have our own property, the school, the two schools now, and we're in our permanent site. So, based on what I've told you, is a journey that will not just start. It will start from the beginning of your life. It's something that you must be passionate about to do. You understand what I mean?
Yes, sir.
So it's not entrepreneurship. Cannot be. How do I put it? Somebody cannot just wake up and put it on you that by fire by force you must become an entrepreneur. No, it's not possible. It should be part of your skills, part of your life. It is something that you should be passionate about. So you find it easier to do.
So thank you very much for that. So you just gave us a background of how you started in Nigeria.
Yeah.
So sir, what were the challenges you faced while you were transitioning to a new environment?
Yeah, to a new environment here in the UK, there are a lot of challenges. Number one is a new environment that you don't understand how it's going to work. You're not sure. But like I told you, if you're someone that has got the skill, you are passionate about it, it will be easier for you. So when I came to the UK, I came to actually do my PhD.
Oh, nice.
So when I came into the UK, the first thing is get yourself involved with a lot of things. You know, because business, unless I've never seen an entrepreneur that is doing the business for himself and family. You want to do it for people.
Yeah.
So you need to get involved with people. It's a new environment. You need to understand that environment. So what really helped me was that I got involved with a lot of things within the local community. And in between, I now understand what do they need. So, okay, these are the things that this community requires. This is what they need. Then I started providing those solutions. For example, African Business Association was one of those things that are needed, because I noticed that entrepreneurs that are transitioning from their home country to the UK, there are no support for them. But they can come to African Business Association, get support, who support them. They get supported. We advise them on how to open their company, registration. If it is accounting, filing they want to do, how can they do that? We provide those support. When we came on board, we don't have those support. Nobody, you know. And that was one of the gaps we were able to fill with the African Business Association. And I can tell you about my other businesses as well. But what really helped me to navigate those challenges, there are challenges of loneliness, finance issues there, because once you rent a business venue or office or anything, you'll be paying. You must be paying. So whether you like it or not, unlike where we are coming from, where you can, someone can just give you a space to use.
Yes.
But here it's not like that. You have to pay the bills, pay all of those things. So what really helped was that to navigate myself, move myself into the community. In fact, the office we are currently using was given to us free of charge.
Oh wow!
Because of the impact of what we are doing. If you're not imparting your word, you don't expect to get back from them. So once you are imparting your word, the benefit will come to you, will be attracted to you. So to navigate that challenges, move into the community, work with the community, and be part of the community. Respect those who are there already. Not that, I want to outsmart them. No. Let it be a collective idea. This is our idea. This is what I think we should be doing. And people buy into what you're doing and they support you. So again, challenges will always be there. Our ability to ensure that you navigate them.
Thank you for that. While you were talking, you mentioned the fact that ABA was created to help startups, especially people who are just coming in to navigate their challenges. But when you were starting ABA and your other businesses, how were you able to navigate those challenges in aspect of funding, market dynamics, and the likes?
Sincerely, when we started, I was one thing I find out about our African brothers and sisters is that they don't give out information. People want to hoard information from you. So when we started, how do we get funded? But they were not there. But I used the principle that we were taught when we were at the university and being a lecturer myself. Start with your own people. You can get some of this money from your own people. You can get, it's not compulsory, you should be in cash, in kind out there. I've got people that, anything we want to do today, they print it for us free of charge.
Oh, nice.
You understand? I've got all those network. So I was able to build my network of people. In my language, they said that human beings are your clothes. So when you have people and you are able, and that is why you don't joke with network.
Yes.
Even though if that person is bad, you might still need that person at any time. So if there is anything I'm enjoying as far as Yorkshire, Bradford is concerned, it's because I've got a network of people. Wonderful people. I'm not saying that all of them are perfect, but wonderful people that I am confident that I can call at any time. I need this support and they will be there. I think that's one of the things that helped me. I was able to be a network. And for those who are going to be coming or those who are here already, try to build a network of people. It's going to help you to navigate a lot of things. Everything is not money.
Yeah.
I've seen a situation where I'll just, I need this thing. Okay, no problem. We'll just take the phone call and get it sorted. So it's not all about money. I don't put money in the center of what I'm doing. I put people in the center of what I'm doing. So when I have people, I've got money. These are the people that will get me money. These are people, if they know that your idea is brilliant and they know you are not, I don't do what I'm doing because of money. Money is very important, don't get me wrong, but that's not the first thing I think about. When we started BAFA, for example, someone said, you've been giving this amount of money, let's share it, and that's and you also go and take picture. I said, no. If I start telling you how much we have expended on BAFA, it's more than what we were even given. But I don't look at that. I look at the future. I look at legacy. For those who are involved. I look at the future for the organization. I look at, if I'm no longer living in Bradford, this thing will continue.
Yes.
My name will still remain there. So those are the things I am after, not money. I'm not saying money is not important. It is important. But I think people should understand that network of people is very important. It will help them to navigate some of these challenges. Build your network.
So thank you very much for that. Okay. In fact, someone once said, your network is your network. So you hammering on that really shows how important it is.
It actually is.
So sir, aside from the funding, one thing people face when they come in here too is the cultural indifferences. So for an entrepreneur who is thinking of moving in and starting a new business, how do you think?
The cultural differences will always be there. There's nothing we can do about that. You will still be feeling, this is not your country, but you need to quickly adjust. That's the first thing. Adjust yourself, mingle yourself into the network. Now, having done that, I think one of the things that our people don't understand is that every community, they've got their needs. To identify those needs. There was a time we wanted to start a business, I won't mention that. And the lady come to me, I've got this idea. I said, it was a good idea, but why don't we do a survey? Share it and see what people are saying about it. If they are saying yes, go ahead, then we'll go ahead. So you got backing. So you don't just come. I've seen a lot of people come in, African store is not available here. I need to go and establish. How do you know what is going to happen in the next few years? In Bradford now, we've got a lot of African stores,
yes.
And the population has started decreasing. What do you think will be the future of those African stores? Do you understand?
Yes.
Yeah, it might be booming now, but you want to do a business that will stay for a longer period. Outlive you. You understand what I mean? Not a business like the next 3-4 years. There are a lot of business opportunities in the AI sector. Artificial intelligence that we can do a lot of things with. There are a lot of other businesses. A lot of people are looking for people who can be bringing goods from Nigeria for them.
Yes.
Some people want to go and get their daily their food from Nigeria, their raw food from Nigeria, without even patronizing them here. You understand what I mean? And people are doing that. So there's a lot of opportunity. But our problem, when someone is doing here, you will see other 10 people they want to do the same thing that the person is doing. And that's one of the things that is affecting the black businesses. We tend to do the same thing that other people are doing. Why don't we create your own idea? When somebody is doing something, instead of you splitting it, put forces together, enter into an agreement with the person, and put the forces together, make it great. But in Africa, what I've noticed is that people want to be doing what other people are doing. You get what I'm saying? And which is not helping us. There are a lot of things that we can do in terms of business. So for those who are just coming, they need to understand the father. They need to do their own research. Let them do their research. What is it that people need in the community? And how can I solve that problem? You need to fill a gap, and that gap is, I need to do this. This is what they need. I've done my research and I'm giving it to them. That will help.
Thank you very much, sir. My next question is based on contribution in terms of impact and community. As I know you have a charity organization, I think Oaks Initiative. Yeah. So, sir, can you tell us more about?
Yeah. So we've got. I've got a charity, registered charity in Nigeria.
Okay.
Which is called Oak Charity Initiative. And the charity initiative, I'm an orphan. And I was being raised by people I don't even. They don't deserve to train me. And I felt that one of the promises I gave to God was when I was growing up, if God can bless me, I'm going to give back. So that was why we established the Oak Charity Initiative. And what we are doing is to support orphans, those who don't have father, don't have mother, with education, primary, secondary school. And so far so good on our scholarship. We got about 25 children benefiting. And I want to use this opportunity to appreciate our sponsor, great men and women, paying their school fees. We've got a lot of them here in the United Kingdom. They don't want to be named, but they're just doing it, picking an orphan, a fatherless, and treat them. It's what I want, because education has given me the hope to be where I am today. So we want to keep that. We can't do it because we don't have the resources like that. But that's why we pull our partners together, and we are doing that every year. And aside from that, we support the widows. Last year, I spent it in Nigeria with widows. Organized a very big event for them. We did it in the corridor. I brought them together, gave them food, money, and I was really touched by their prayer and by the Father who imparted them. So that's what we are doing in Nigeria, and by God's grace, we are trying to also expand on those things to include life skills for these young people. There was a time we used to have like life skills seminar. From here, we got, I don't know if you know Lady May.
Yes, I know.
He used to teach those children from here on Zoom.
Oh, wow.
Here from Nigeria. But I think we need to bring that back now, because it's really helpful to them. Some of them, in fact, I was thinking of bringing some of my white friends as well for them to see, because white people in Nigeria used to be
very excited, yes.
So that's what we're doing in Nigeria. Here in the UK, we have the Hope Initiative, CIC, which is Community Interest Group. Like I said, we are the one organizing BAFA, so we can say this is BAFA. We also want to give back to the community. How can we support? Recently, we just got, I think today, just got a news that one of our funding has been approved.
Oh, wow.
How we can encourage young people to be riding bicycle in Bradford, just to reduce the sustainability as well. These are some of the things we are trying to do to support our community and be part of what is happening here.
So thank you very much for that. So when coming up with all this idea, have you thought about collaborations with other entrepreneurs, and have you done so?
You've been with me for a while. You will notice that I don't do anything on my own. I collaborate. Where we are today in ABA, in Oak Initiative, is all about collaboration. Pushing people forward and trying to see how we can achieve the same objective. I can't be here if I'm not collaborating.
Yeah.
Those organizations cannot be successful if we're not collaborating.
Definitely.
So collaboration is the key to me. It's one of the things. I've got wonderful people. For example, I've got Yorkshire Asian Association, who is run by Sharon. She's a very big top woman. We collaborate together. We take advice from them. For ABA, for example, we have advisory member, and the advisory member are made up of wonderful people, experienced, influential people within the community. So it's all about collaboration.
Definitely.
So we definitely do that, and we will continue to do that all the time.
Thank you very much for sharing that. One last thing on impact and community is, for you as an entrepreneur, what is that value, or what's that impact you hope people would gain long term from your endeavors?
Yeah, in terms of impact, is I think it will be very important to pick from the last question you asked about collaboration, that people should try as much as possible to work together. Togetherness can take us to a lot of places.
Definitely.
We should stop the idea of one-man show. We should stop the idea of becoming our own champion. All the ideas that you have seen today was, once I conceived an idea, those who are very close to me, I share it with them. So even though if they want to run it with you, that's fine. And go ahead and run it with it. And that is why I don't do things alone. A lot of people have called me, some of these things you are doing, you can do it alone. Why are you bringing people together? That's a lot of betrayal. People are going to backside you. They want to deal with you. They want to believe that it's only you. You will definitely be having that. But one thing is focus.
Definitely.
You know where you're going. There's going to be distractor. A lot of people want to distract you. That was the time, I think you were also there when I was speaking to the youth. I cited the example of Elijah and Elijah. When Elijah knew that his master was going, and there are a lot of distractor that was trying to distract him so that he would not be able to get the double portion of anointing from Elijah. But what happened? He was not even bothered about that. It was. My focus is, I want a double portion of this anointing. So that whether you call me by hair or I'm not bothered. I just need a double portion of anointing. Did he get it?
He got it.
He got it. And what happened to the distractors?
They later became their leaders.
No, what happened to them? That was a lion came.
Oh yeah, that was the time of the kids.
Yeah, they will leave you. They will leave you. But they will be there to distract you, not to achieve your objective. But you need to remain focused. I cited an example of David as well. When David said, I can do this, I can kill Goliath. The brother said, why? It's only you. You cannot do it. There will always be that voice that you can't do it. That we are stronger than you. We didn't do it. Why you? But remain focused. Pursue your game. Pursue your goal. Pursue your aim. Pursue your objective. You get it then. But you are going to fail. You're going to fail at times. And people might not want to believe in your dream. Believe in yourself and get going. That's the only way you can achieve. And that has been one of those things that is keeping me going. No matter something happened between last year, December through to April, it was as if I should just leave this world. But I was not distracted. If it happened to somebody, you won't even hear the person again. You won't hear that person again. And that's the work of the distractors. They don't want your voice to be heard again. They want to keep you, they just want to keep you in the room so that nobody hear about you again. That's their work. But you don't allow that. Keep going. Keep pursuing it and you'll get it. Thank you.
just a few more questions before we leave.
I thought that's the last one.
No. So, as an entrepreneur, what is one mistake that you've made and you want people to learn from?
Oh, a lot of mistakes. A lot. One of them is when you're just sharing your idea with wrong people. Bringing wrong people together. That's one of the things. I'm still learning. Like I told you, I'm someone that brings people together. But at times, there's a proverb in our language that says that when you see lizard, they are just on the floor with their stomach on the floor, but you don't know the one that is having stomach pain.
Yeah,
that's our people for you. You don't know. You're just seeing everybody because they're happy with you, but deep down in them, they might not be happy with you, what you're doing. But you won't know when you will bring your own enemy together. So one of the mistakes I've made that I think I'm still making is bringing our own people together. Another thing is that I think is also very important is when you listen too much to the opinion of others. That can be a distractor.
Definitely.
When you listen, do it this way. At times you should be able to stand your ground and say, this is what I want, and go for it. But my own leadership style, I love to listen to opinion, which at times is not really helpful to me. Because some of those opinions are also distractors. That is not helpful. So these are the two things. When you bring wrong people together, when you listen to too many opinions, it affects you. When it affects your goal.
Alright. So now that you've shared with us your mistake, what's also that significant achievement that you've had and you also want people to learn from?
I've made a lot of, I can be counting with the help of God. It's not by my power. It's not by my wisdom. It's just God. But I won't lie to you. I've tried. I've tried. I think one of the things I would mention was the establishment of African Business Association.
Yes.
And we had a conference last year, which is really significant. I was just doing my own. I wasn't thinking that, my idea of African Business is just a small group. But it became so expanded. We gathered about 150 people together in November last year, at Great Victoria Hotel. And at the end of the event, people coming to me, those who have been here for years, and said, if anybody come to you and say, they did this thing 30 years ago, tell them it's a lie. That you are the first person that is bringing all these people together. And it is significant to us to have you at this period. Those words are so impactful and so encouraging. I've listened to those comments several times. That what you are doing, no, you are the first. No, it's not that other people are doing it, but trying to bring all African communities together, you are the first, and keep doing it. And I'm okay with that. Even if I'm not making money through it, but I know there are people in their corner of their houses. They are praying for me.
Definitely.
Praying for what we are doing. I've seen people that they will just call. They say, we just want to pray for you. Some people just call. We just want to appreciate you. Sometimes they say thank you. Some people that I don't even know, that you are bringing the name of Africa out in your share. So it's significant to me that I'm doing what I am born to do.
Thank you very much, sir. Before we go, what's one advice you would give aspiring entrepreneurs?
I think I gave that advice that you should keep focusing on what you want to do.
Definitely.
Don't allow distractor. Keep moving. I share something on my status. I saw it one status and I put it on my status 2 days ago. That when it is time for you to be known, when it is time for your achievement to be known, there will be people that are very close to you that want to betray you and that will want to distract you. Don't allow them. Keep going. Keep working.
Thank you very much, sir. And you guys have heard from Dr. Hook. If you're an aspiring entrepreneur or probably a startup, please do not lose focus. Keep going, as you have said. And to everyone that has watched this video, thank you very much. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in my next episode. Bye. Thank you very much, sir.